Erko Jun before the KSW 49 fight. Hello Erko, it is nice to see you again in Poland.
Hello, nice to see you again, always.
The third fight for KSW organization, is it the last fight in your contract or maybe not?
No, it's definitely not the last fight, but it's my third fight, and in this year, it's exactly in 1 year, it's my third fight at KSW. So.
After Akop, would you plan to fight in light heavyweight or maybe in heavyweight?
Yeah, well, I could fight in light heavyweight, to be honest. It was because I weigh now 95 kilos today, so I didn't expect it, but I could easily go light heavyweight. It was just a plan from my manager to stick to heavyweight this time to not have the pressure of cutting down weight and everything. But I think for the future we can go both ways, you know, we can go heavyweight or we can go light heavyweight, so we will see.
You think that this fight will be hard because of Akop's weight, I think 6 kilo more than you, he's 6 kilo heavier?
No, I don't think so, because my last opponents were 17, 18 kilos heavier, you know, much bigger guys, so I don't think it's a big difference. You see that size actually doesn't matter in a fight, so.
We saw during your fight with Tomasz Oświeciński, Strachu, we really saw that you have a heavy hands, a very nice punch, heavy punch. So do you think that this could be a best way to fight with Akop, or maybe you will try to find something, a chance for you in another position in fight?
No, you never know what happens, you know, like with Popek as well, I didn't expect to go on the ground with him and to finish him on the ground, but that happened, so you never know. But I will always use my strong hands and my kicks, it's a part of me that I like to use, and this will always be present in my fights.
And how do you feel in a ground game?
I feel good as well, I did a lot of ground as well. It's just that I don't really like it. That's the thing. I like to punch, you know, punch and kick and strike, and you know, like. But and the ground game is going well as well. If I really need to do it, I will do it, you know. But it depends of the situation.
Why did you decide to fight in MMA, to try your chance in MMA?
Like I said before, it was one of my dreams to always to fight in front of a big crowd in a ring or a cage, and because I had some kickboxing experience before, I thought it would be kickboxing, but eventually I ended up in UFD gym with Roberto. He told me to train there and start training, and that's how I ended up in MMA. Came to KSW, so it was all by accident actually, you know. But now I love it and I stick to it, and I take it really serious because I train almost actually every day except on Sundays, so yeah.
For now, nowadays, do you think about yourself more as a bodybuilder or more as a fighter?
I don't really see myself as a bodybuilder. As a fighter, I still need to prove a lot, but I definitely am a professional athlete, you know. I train really hard and take it really serious, so if I do something, I put everything aside, I go 100%, so whatever happens in the cage later that I can say to myself, oh, maybe I should have trained more, or maybe I didn't have to go out or have some drinks, or, you know, so whatever I do, I really put all my energy to it and train on a high level.
Let's talk about Akop. This will be your third fight in KSW. For him, it will be second. The first one wasn't really great. We didn't saw almost anything in this fight, so it's hard to say something about Akop as an opponent. Do you watch his fights, or maybe your trainers are doing it, your coaches?
Yeah, well, my trainer and brother watched his fights and stuff like that, and it's just, you know, they just tell me what to watch out for, and that's it, you know. And yeah, I'm just prepared for everything, whatever happens in the cage, and yeah, you know, like you see, everything can happen. I'm just prepared for the worst, and I'm in good shape, and I'm ready to kick ass.
You saw with Akop each other 3 times, yeah. I think. Before the interview, we were talking about Akop as a person and also about your stare downs. The first time was quite easy. You were just really steady and calm. The second one wasn't so easy, and the third one you were talking about something to each other. Can you tell us something? What were you talking about? What Akop was talking to you, or maybe you were talking back?
Well, we didn't really say much. We just said we will see what happens in the cage. You know, it's just because we already had 3 stare downs. You know, and I can't be that serious anymore. I start laughing because it's the third stare down. But he knows also it's a fight now, it's business, and we're gonna fight tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. So later is gonna be another one at the weigh-in, and that's it. Yeah.
You don't do the trash talking a lot.
No, it's not trash talking. I just say what I feel. You know, I'm honest. I'm an honest guy. I'm not. I'm not someone that's arrogant. You know, I'm like human, like everyone else. So I'm just me, myself. But I know that I'm gonna knock him out. That's the thing I know.
Do you feel a respect from Akop to your person?
Yeah, well, there is respect. You know, we shake hands, and I think it's important to still have the respect in the fight industry. There can be bad blood as well and everything, but you're still with this guy in the cage. He trains, also prepares for the fight like you, and after the fight, there should be a respect as well. You know, I think that's important to keep the sport still a sport.
Could you say something about preparation of Roberto Soldic, Antun Racic to their fight, because they are fighting in the fight card of KSW 49 with you, and also we have here Martin Zawada and Thiago Silva, who is also represented by your manager Ivan Dijakovic. What can you say about their preparation, and what can we see on Saturday night in the cage?
Yeah, I trained with all of the guys, and everyone is more than ready. Roberto was training in Canada at TriStar, and he had a really good preparation. For the last 2-3 weeks, he was at UFD. He's sharp like crazy. I never seen him like this before. Anton is also ready, very good. He's ready, you know. And Martin, I sparred with Martin as well. They are strong fighters, hard fighters. You know, we have the big thing we have, the luck is we have a really good gym, and we're like a family, you know. Everyone supports each other and helps each other during training. And we bring other fighters as well, train together, and I think that's really important. I trained with Thiago as well, also really cool guy. We saw each other yesterday. You know, it's still a business, you know. They fight each other, but we're all friends, we all know each other, and yeah, that's it.
What would you say about renaming the KSW organization, because we have so more fighters from UFD gym that sometimes I think that this organization should be named UFD, KSW, not KSW but UFD.
I think it should still be KSW, and I think KSW will grow really big, really. I have a feeling it will be like in a couple of years it will be worldwide crazy, and they're doing a great show, and they're adding good fighters, and you know, also fighters with character. You know, I think that's the big difference that they're doing with the rest. And of course, the show is not to compare with other fight organizations. You Polish people do a good job, really.
Thank you. Okay, Erko, thank you very much for this interview. We are seeing each other today at the ceremony of weigh-ins, and on Saturday in KSW 49.
Cage, yeah, in the cage.
Thank you.